I'm so confused on how OBS works right now. I recorded some Pokemon gameplay and I'm over here talking to myself, doing the thing I want to be doing in my free time. and uh, I'm trying to edit the video and there's no audio of me talking because the game audio just blast over it. And I thought I turned it down and everything, but it's okay. We're gonna try again. Hopefully this recording works and I can use this and I can put it over it is the goal. But I wanted to talk about uh, some thoughts I had on my head before I forgot them. Being alone for so long, you know, and I don't like writing because I'm black. And black people don't read or write. So I don't like writing my thoughts down, so I'm trying this now. But I got done watching Jesse Lee Peterson, and he was talking about faith and overcoming. No, he was talking about overcoming. He was like, just overcome it, right? And it's just because like people don't really understand. God is truth, and He's running this story. We're not in control of the story that's going on around us, right? We're just characters in the story. So you have to go and forgive your parents for whatever bad things they did to you because they couldn't help themselves. They're literally in the story, right? They're characters in the story to do that. But you have to also believe in yourself and trust or faith in God that He wouldn't put you in situations that you couldn't overcome, right? You can overcome every situation in this world, at least if you have the Spirit of Christ in you, which we all do, by the way. Let me see if this recording worked. Okay, we're doing this old school. So I recorded this and I played while I talked while I played, but it didn't work. The game audio just blasted right over my voice audio, so I gotta figure that out. I thought it was working because it kind of was, but then it was not. So we're gonna do what we used to do in 2010, and we're gonna record our voice over ourselves over the sound. But what I want to do, I'm gonna fix it. And I'm gonna talk and play. I figured we'll use Snakewood. I want to use Snakewood as a journey through an adventure, and we'll also use it as a diary. So it might be cool, it might be funny. Somebody might get some enjoyment out of it. And I gotta up my communication skills. So I got any friends. So this is Pokemon Snakewood. I'm gonna do all the video game stuff up front, and then I'll just talk about random shit to fill out the rest of the recording. So, um, I chose Snakewood because it's buffed. They added a bunch of new stuff. This is a really old hack too, so I guess it's kind of fitting that I got to do it this way. I know there's some Fakemon in it, but there's not too much Fakemon, and some of them are pretty good. So there's some Gen 5 Pokemon now, so I figured it'd be interesting to go through the region and show you guys how to actually play Pokemon the right way, the fun way. I walked in the spirit of Ash, so I act like Ash when I play. I only catch Pokemon that speaks to me, and sometimes I don't even evolve all my Pokemon. And I might come up with some goofy strategies. So, and I lose a lot, but it's fine. We just try again. And yeah, I lose a lot in this episode a couple of times because the game gets tough for no reason, and I had them. Well, you'll see, but yeah, I want to use an Anorith this run. I want the Anorith on Armaldo to help protect me from all the zombies, because I was watching this MV video where they're doing Johto to the top, him and Joey, and they used Armaldo on Bugsy, and I was like, ooh, that might be my favorite bug. Armaldo's kind of clean though, but yeah, I knew I didn't want to use Baltoy because Baltoy is kind of tough, and P. Gasper was raging with Baltoy. So I was trying to get a Slugma, but there's no Slugma. I didn't know what the starters were, and I ended up with a Coughing. So that's gonna be nice. I never raised a Coughing before either, so we're raising all types of new Pokemon. I also started playing my Pokemon Alpha Sapphire again to raise an Amaldo there too, just because. And I was finding new stuff all over the place in that game. I didn't fully explore any of my old Pokemon games. I feel like, well, it's not since Diamond. I fully explored Diamond for sure, but I figured I can do that too. That was kind of fun. Ooh. So, what's next? Mm. We're talking about the game. So the story is pretty straightforward. I only played up to the Rust Burrow Tunnel. It still follows the same layout as Hoenn. You just get stuff in different ways. And so I got all the way up to the Rust Turn Tunnel, the Rust Turf Verdant Turf Tunnel. I don't know what the tunnel with all the Whismer. That's what I played up to. And basically we didn't miss anything. You wake up and you just fight a lot of zombies, and we're the little brother of Brandon, and Brandon and May went off to Brandon's the champion and May's his girlfriend, I guess, and they went off to figure out what happened, but they haven't came back yet, and Professor Birch sent me. That's basically all that's happening. If you want to read it yourself, you can read it yourself and experience the immersion as I talk. I don't know how much of anything I'll use while I'm talking. I'm just gonna speak and I'm gonna let the time play. So as long as this take, that's as long as you get to see of the run, because it's honestly you'll see the important stuff, like all of the major fights, the losses, how I fix my team. But to be honest with you, it's completely different because of what happened at the end. At the end, um, right before I was gonna end, I think I ended up losing. Like literally right before I was gonna end, and I forgot to save during the entire time I played. I like hit something on my laptop on it, and I lost the file, and so I had to start over anyway. Um, and then this morning I just played up to where I was, and a lot of stuff is different. About the coughing, and then I wanted to use pickup Zigzagoon. I knew that for sure because P. Gasper was like, "Wow, this Zigzagoon is so useful," and I know Zigzagoon had a third evolution, but I don't think I want to use it. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Maybe it'll end up gaining levels anyway, and I need to use it. But I knew I wanted to use pickup Zigzagoon, but I ended up catching Adamant Zigzagoon. So I was like, I gotta use this though. This is kind of clean, but it didn't have pickup. If it was Adamant pickup, I would have used the third evolution for sure. But I knew I had Adamant Zigzagoon. But then I wanted to pick up Zigzagoon anyway, so I ended up running 2 Zigzagoons and my coughing. I'm crazy, okay, and that's all I used all the way up there, and that's really all I found that spoke to me. And I was like, I'll catch something cool soon. I'm patient in Pokemon, like Ash. He's patient, and I kind of want to use Tailo, but I don't want to use Swallow. But the run I got this morning, um, I do have a pickup Zigzagoon. I'm not using it though. I might train it up a little bit. I still use coughing as my starter, so don't worry about that. And some Pokemon are different. But I was looking for Pokemon too. I always do because I want to find the rare stuff. Because maybe I want to use the rare stuff. And you kind of got to grind in this game too, so that works out. I think it's how you're supposed to play the game. A big issue I had with this game was using the speed up button. I ended because when I play by myself, when I'm never gonna show anybody again, I don't need, I don't have to slow down, and I don't really care that much about the battle stuff. And sometimes I end up speeding up some slower parts of the game, like if we're toxic stalling something, because I'm using coughing, so I'm using poison strats, and I only get poison, not toxic. So it's kind of slow. No, and like the story, honestly, it's pretty dull so far, right? We're just looking for Brandon, to catch up to our champion brother who's out trying to solve the zombie stuff. But we're just killing demons and zombies along the way, getting stronger. Some of the roughest parts were just the Petalburg gym battle, uh, which there's a demon in the Petalburg woods that's pretty tough that we had trouble against. And there's a headless person. There's also a Sableye somewhere. I remember the Sableye, but there's a headless person at the beginning of Rustboro, and there's a face leech at the end of Rustboro. Those are some tough ones, but um, other than that, pretty straightforward. We get to the tunnel, and then it was fitting how we ended as well, because the boss Pokemon in the end in the tunnel is a special Pokemon that will haunt this playthrough because I want to raise one. Alright, but now for the rest of this video, I'm gonna spend trying to do some diary entries, or you can think of it as a podcast, I guess. But just talking about some things happened in my life, because I got no friends, and God helps reveal. So yeah, I'm moving. It should be done because it's being completely renovated, a one bedroom for me, and it should be done by the 15th. But I'm gonna move in at the end of the month, the 30th. So that's gonna be cool. Yeah. So I'm just focused on moving. I want to get a job, but this month I'm doing this program thing, blah blah, for my real job, because I'm a teacher and I'm gonna get paid $2,000 for that. So I'm gonna save that, invest that. That's gonna be nice. Maybe I'll get a real computer set up. Yeah, cause I can get a good one off Facebook for like 600. Yeah, maybe I'll use that money. I'll just invest it in Bitcoin, a nice gaming PC that I can record videos off of for my one bedroom apartment. I don't really need all that. A nice chair. That's really all I need. I have enough to make videos, I guess, because I'm doing this now, but I really just need like a nice chair and a desk. It'll work out. That's gonna be amazing. But yeah, that program gives me $2,000 for the summer, and I'm gonna use that to invest in my place. Another project I'm working on is the Ash versus Brandon video. I was analyzing some Pokemon anime sets because Ash is such a great trainer. You gotta realize that Ash journey across the seasons to where he is now, if you're actually following it, like he's grown so much and gotten so much better at training his Pokemon, reacting with them, and like his battle style, like he's a good representation of what it means to be creative and ingenuity if we took all of this stuff in the games and applied it to real life. Like, and the anime kind of mirrors real life. Like, I think Kanto is like high school. Like if you're traveling Kanto, that's like handling high school. Johto is like college. It's really just an extension of high school, but you're further away from your parents. You're by yourself, really. You're doing it. You're figuring it out. Now the real world where I am right now, it's Hoenn. Oh my gosh, it's Hoenn. That's why we're playing Snakewood. That's why I'm racing an Anorith and Alpha Sapphire. Right, I'm in my Hoenn stage right now, where now I'm moving away from home. I'm in a completely different region. Right from when I said I was moving, I'm in a completely different region, and it's gonna be fun. I gotta figure it out. I'm catching Pokemon. But it's tough out here. It's really tough out here. Yeah, but we'll be fine. But I'm doing an Ash versus Brandon video, because I'm I don't know what Sinnoh is like, because I'm only in Hoenn. I'm Ash in the Hoenn region right now. And oh my god, Ash versus Brandon was Ash's last battle in the Hoenn region. Even though I'm pretty sure they were in Kanto, because he was in the Battle Frontier. But that was the last region where he was using where it was Hoenn Ash. Wow, it's symbolic. But I'm working on that video. I'm analyzing that battle. It was a great battle too. It was Brandon from the Battle Frontier, the Battle Tower. So I kind of wanted to play Emerald too, because I was like, maybe I'll go all the way up to the Battle Frontier. I don't want to play through no Battle Frontier. I'll just play through it on my Alpha Sapphire by myself. Whatever it is in Alpha Sapphire. I don't know what it is. I got to figure it out. I think it's just the Battle Resort. But yeah, the Ash versus Brandon video. I done editing it. It's not really. I got to write a script. I'm gonna write a script for it because I want to add like jokes in and I want to make it kind of professional. I don't want to make it like this video, but um, you gotta prove a point. You gotta show that Ash can adapt. Ash has a comeback factor, right? And it's a really an amazing fight because it's a true culmination of everything they've been working towards since the beginning of Hoenn to the end. And like, I don't know, when you look at the battle, you'll all see. The only other thing I really have left to talk about is today, actually, the recording this video. It's a Thursday. I'm gonna go to a Yu-Gi-Oh local, try to make some friends at a local shop. I have a local shop I found that runs Smash tournaments on Sundays and Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, and I have Yu-Gi-Oh cards. And I kind of have a deck I want to use now. I think I'm gonna try to make a Slifer deck, but I'm gonna make it like it's not gonna be competitive. It's gonna be like a simple deck that maybe I can beat some noobs with, and maybe some top players with if I get some good draws, or like some competitive decks with if I get some good draws. But it's gonna be like a Slifer deck, have a Dark Magician, and a bunch of classic cards. But I bought the Slifer, the two Egyptian god cards. Obelisk is in there too, but I bought those packs, and I'm gonna see what I can make. Maybe somebody there can help me organize my deck better. That would be nice. But hey, I recorded it. I don't know why it's so hard to do work. Maybe it's because I'm lazy, but it's okay because I'm actually overcoming the fallen state right now. Right? You gotta overcome it, people. Whatever you want to do, get out there and start doing it and overcome it because you can, or God wouldn't put you in a situation to not overcome it. You gotta understand people are just characters in the story. They're just characters in the story. Alright? But this has been Pokemon Snakewood. I am Sunny Waffles. um but people can't help it. Seriously, they're it's a serious point. I wish people could hear it more because people really can't help it. What they do these. That's why you forgive them, and that don't mean let them run over you, right? Stand up for yourself, but forgive people because they're just characters in the story. You can overcome them as they'll try to overcome you. But as long as you're good, right? You follow truth, you'll you'll beat them every single time because you're the hero then. And you better be 100% sure what you're fighting for is true and good, right? But thanks for listening, people. Hope this video shouldn't turn out too long. I think it'll be a nice average size for a YouTube video. If you enjoy it, I wish somebody would see it. I doubt anybody would see it. Nobody. You're just supposed to start posting. Nobody will see it, and eventually someone will show up, and I'll be like, "Hi, brother," and they'll be like, "What's up, Sonny? Sunny Waffles, baby." All right. Have a good one, people. Forgive your mothers.